sampling. We came here to sample with an appointment. Are you okay with us sampling today?
Well, that's why you're coming out here.
We are? Okay.
What is the purpose of the sampling if there haven't been any cases in Norco since March?
It's just really important to get a feel for, you know, where, I mean, it's, the fact that animals are negative is good news. I mean, that gives us, all the information is important, whether it's negative or positive.
Do we get a copy of the results?
You will get informed of the results, absolutely. Yeah.
And do you have ID?
I have ID right here. Show the list.
Okay.
There you go. USDA. Yeah.
I'm Carrie, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
She's a good friend of ours.
Question though, with the results, because the other gal, Deb in Romoland, they said they would email her results, whatever they were, whether it
To be honest with you, like I'm sort of a cog in the wheel, and I'm here to sample.
Okay.
And I can't tell you exactly how they're going to inform anybody. That's
I guess
like
could you leave leave them a number of who to call to get the results?
All I can tell you is give you the information hotline.
Okay.
But I can call you after we get back and let you know how you will be informed of the results. I mean, that's the best I can do.
You're going to sample all the birds, or?
Well, we have an algorithm of how we sample them, but we're going to sample a large percentage of them. So we're going to get all donned up in our gear and go in.
Okay, you have to go through a foot bath.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
No, with the sampling of the birds, they had, when they said if you had like over, I believe it was 70 or 100 or something, they did roughly like 20 to 25 of them.
We have an algorithm. That's all I can say that we utilize.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I do need to go through an epi form with you just to get a history on your flock. All right.
Okay.
Which we do for everybody. It's just part of the history that goes along with the sampling results. So, yeah.
How many people are you testing in Norco?
I have, truthfully,
Don't
again,
know.
and I'm being totally honest with you. I am a cog in the wheel. It's a need to know basis, and they say, this is where you're going, and I say, okay. So in all honesty, I really don't know. So we have Jim Hosley. Would that be you?
That'd be me.
Okay, and then for some reason they have a name Amber Wave associated with this.
Amber
our
Waves
ranch
is our
name.
ranch name.
Thank you. Okay.
We've been in business over 30 years.
Okay, great. And you have doves, pigeons, and 2 emus, is that correct?
Right, and the silkies. Silkies are our
silkies.
main business.
Oh, okay.
And
The other
some
ones are just
lovebirds.
hanging around.
Okay. Okay, so,
No birds in the house.
okay. Let me start with the first page here.
My little parrot got out, and
His rat dog nailed it.
yeah, the little dog.
That
got
was
out.
I have one little dog that has, well, it was a while ago, but what she did was somehow dug under the fence, and then my husband said, what in the heck, because all he could see was feathers, and he thought it was like a coyote or something, so he's running out back to save it. Little 10-pound Jack Russell. She killed 3, injured 1.
Yeah.
And then my husband ended up having to dispatch the one because it was too far gone. So it was like, okay, great.
Okay, so I'm going to put rough estimates and then we'll go in and count them. But you have approximately how many doves?
Maybe
A
20.
cage full.
I
Okay.
never counted them.
Just a guess.
20.
20? Okay.
Probably-
Pigeons as well?
Yeah.
And you said you have silkies, is that correct?
Yeah.
Silkies.
We
how many?
specialize in DNA sexed silkies. They go
Okay.
from 75 to 300 a piece.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
you're losing a ton of
I
money
know.
right now.
Oh yeah, we made over $10,000 on our silkies last year.
Last year we made 30,000.
And this year,
30,000.
what's this year?
This year,
hard.
nothing.
Nothing.
So how many of them do you have?
Not counting the young ones, probably 30, 40.
Okay.
I don't know. We never bothered to count
Well,
them.
in fact, we even quit incubating the eggs because
Yeah, what are you gonna do
we
with them?
can't sell them. Why incubate
And
them?
it costs
True,
me
that's
$25 a bird to DNA them, so
Okay, emus, you got 2? Okay.
I have never
2.
seen an emu before.
Mork and Mindy.
Okay.
Mindy, cool. Okay, so just need a description of how the birds are housed, and if they're housed in multiple ways, just let me know. So,
They're in individual pens.
all individual pens?
The doves and the pigeons and the lovebirds each have their own
Cage.
aviary.
okay,
The
fully enclosed, top,
Yeah.
fully
bottom,
enclosed,
sides.
the silkies are individually housed by their collar.
Okay.
because people want certain colors, you know,
Oh, gotcha.
We keep them pure.
somewhat
Okay, now
white.
you know I'm going to be in love with many, many, many. So tonight I might spend the night in the cage.
Wait till you see the baby pygmy
They're
goats.
so soft and so fluffy.
So
and
can I
cute.
say that they're all in some sort of
They're
enclosure? That's
enclosed.
fully
Yeah,
enclosed.
they're not-
Okay.
they're not-
No open tops,
No.
in other
Yeah,
words.
they're not
Okay.
like my neighbors.
And any chickens, if they happen to come over, our dogs are trained to kill them.
And you have none in the house, you said,
No.
right?
None in the house.
Okay. Okay. Do you house or keep birds anywhere else?
No.
The barn.
Well, the barn, yeah, but that's just the young ones.
Okay. But I mean the barn's on the premises.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I mean like
No.
another
No,
premises.
no.
Okay. Okay, cool. Alrighty. On the past 30 days, has there been any illness or deaths
No.
in your
No.
family?
Family,
Our-
us, or the birds?
Sorry. Birds. Sorry.
Her mother's
Just had my
96.
coffee.
Yeah,
but
my
she's-
mother's 96 and lives
I'm
with me.
sorry. Okay, other livestock pets. Sounds like you have pygmy goats, right?
We have pygmy goats.
Okay, how many do you have?
Well, right now we've got more than normal because we have 25 that are under USDA quarantine going to Kuwait.
Oh, wow.
For what? Quarantine for what?
They buy them for pet and show and breeding. They've started their own clubs and stuff over
Hello.
there.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
25 going to Kuwait, 11 going to Thailand, and 4 going to Texas.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, any other livestock?
We got
cattle,
2
sheep,
rescue
goats?
pot-bellied pigs.
Okay.
I'll give you
So
one.
all pigs. No, thanks.
So the pig is a donation for them if they choose, right?
Yes.
I have no time for
We could just
Any
throw it.
other
Well, they
animals?
were rescues for us. That's how we ended up with
People
them.
dump everything. I mean, all animals. So.
dogs, cats.
Dogs.
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 Great Pyrenees.
Is this what they
Livestock.
call
cool.
off
That's cool.
the epidemiology report? Is that what that is, or is it just a surveillance form?
This is an epi report. Yeah. Okay, past 30 days, have any new birds been brought onto your property?
No. None have come
Okay.
in or none have left.
Thank you. That was my next question. Let's see. You haven't had any birds on your property or any eggs or other poultry products sold or given away. So I'm going to say no, right?
Right.
No.
At this point. Since when? Since
Since you quarantined Norco.
in 227? Is that when the quarantine?
They've
February?
changed it a few times because we did
Okay.
the
Yeah.
town hall meeting was
Whenever you
February?
did
No,
the big quarantine.
February.
Okay, I'm
I
going to say
think-
it's February 27th.
when did you guys have the Norco town hall? Because I think that's when most people were really made aware of things, was the town hall meeting. But then some folks weren't able to go. So
Okay, since 220, you were selling birds.
Yeah, we ship all over the country.
Okay.
We've even shipped to Canada.
well, eventually I'll be leaving you my address because I'll need some. Actually, I'll just cruise by and grab them because I'm in need of lots of colors and.
Have any poultry been vaccinated for Newcastle?
No. I thought about that, but then they said that it didn't cover this strain.
Okay.
A lot of them are
Now
vaccinated for
we
Mary's.
used
Okay.
before this all started. We had all of our laying stock blood tested once a year for
NPIP.
NPI.
Right. Okay.
Would the blood test be sufficient to show that their birds are in good health? No.
She doesn't know.
I don't know. I just wondering because like a blood test seems like that would be a pretty.
Although drawing
accurate-
blood on
I mean,
chickens is
it
not an
depends
easy.
on
Oh,
what-
I'm sure it's not.
Just depends on what they're testing for. I mean,
Yeah.
blood tests, you can test for a lot of things. Put it that way, I guess. Okay, so where do you get your feed and supplies for your birds? You do
Tony's Hay and Grain. In fact, they just called me and they're coming out with some shavings.
Tony's, what is it called?
Hay and Grain.
Hay and grain. Okay.
On
He's going to
6th
have
Street.
to move.
Yeah.
Oh, your garden. Okay. It's almost done, no?
No,
6th
there's-
Street, you said?
Oh.
In this?
6th Street on Norco.
Okay.
And we make sure they come first before when they spray their truck down. So we're the first delivery.
But do they
Oh, that's
spray the trucks too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, like you're asking about the blood test. I mean, there's just so many things I could be testing for that, you know, that's a million.
Well, we had to
question,
be
I guess.
tested to be part of
NPIP.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're popular.
So,
Let's put it on hold.
Oh, leave me a
have
message.
there been any wild birds commingling with your birds?
No.
Direct contact? No. Okay. Have there been any sick or dead wild birds?
Nope, haven't seen one.
Okay. Any neighborhood poultry on your property?
That's the ones my dogs kill.
Okay.
I think they pretty much got them all.
So we're gonna say no.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no sick or dead poultry. Okay. All right, that's all I believe I need to ask you. Let me just double check. Okay, we have a quarantine for today. So typically what we do is I have you sign it and date it. I will sign it and date it. I will give you a copy, which is unsigned. And if you would sign the EPI form, I'd appreciate that as well.
Do they
Are you
get
okay with that?
Like
Can I
copies
make
of all of
copies
them?
of the EPI form?
You know what? I can ask. Nobody's asked me that before.
You are
and-
busy.
Just put it on
People
mute.
wanting to buy chickens.
Wow.
We get calls.
I was about ready to send the people to you guys. I'm tired of answering.
I would just put it into a voicemail and just let them know your position and leave you a number and you'll email when you're able to help them out.
Do you want to sign it?
Should I sign it?
I don't know what the form is. It's up to you. I mean,
It's the epidemiology form that I just filled out with you. And then this is the quarantine, and it would be dated today.
on the forms, one thing, like if she wanted, would she be able to take a copy to email it back to you guys?
She asked me.
Okay.
Well, I got a photocopier. I can photocopy it.
Oh, if you have a
I
photo.
will ask. If you want me to ask before you sign it, I can do that too.
Yeah, could you do that,
I will
please?
do that. Yep, be glad to do it.
I shut it off. Yeah, we get calls from all over the country wanting to buy silky chickens for pets.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure people do. And what are you going to do? Besides, you've lost a ton of money.
Yeah, we have.
That's an understatement.
Then we have the 25 going to Kuwait. We got what, 8 going to
11 to Thailand.
11 to Thailand.